el en vivo acaba de entrar y les pido ante todo mucho respeto para ellos, guys. Para ella, digo, disculpan. Les pido mucho respeto para ella. Ahorita, por lo pronto, voy a dejar los comentarios para todos. Si comienzo a mirar que están faltándole el respeto, guys, voy a tener que dejarlo solamente para los suscriptores, only for subscribers, y pues se van a tener que suscribir, ¿ok? Porque obviamente eso es algo que yo le dije a ella, que le íbamos a demostrar respeto. Mi gente que está aquí, obviamente, mi gente que siempre está al día conmigo, sabe cómo dar respeto. My subscribers know how to give respect. Hey, sister Julie, ¿cómo estás, my love? Thank you so much for the tiny dining. Ok, so ahorita la voy a subir ya, guys. Ya la voy a subir, ok? So, por favor, les pido en los comments.
Can you see me?
No, you have your camera off.
How do I have it off? Let me see. Now?
No, you still have it off.
What?
Click on your box and then turn on your camera and then just click save.
Oh, okay. Yeah?
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay. I'm still getting used to this.
Right. No, it's a pleasure having you here, first of all. What are you drinking, if you don't mind me asking?
Matcha tea.
Matcha tea. Okay, you have your matcha tea. I'm going to take a few shots while we're doing some few questions.
Okay.
So, I just wanted to feel like, okay. So, es un honor primeramente tenerte aquí con nosotros. Mi gente, tu gente, me ha estado preguntando sobre ti desde antes que tuvieras TikTok. Me recuerdo muy bien cuando entré a tu live en Instagram. Y me estaban preguntando por ti. Finalmente, cuando te decidiste abrir tú una cuenta de TikTok, pues you showed up in my For You page y te mandé un mensaje de inmediato, like, hey, te voy a hacer un videito if you don't mind. Y pues mucha de mi gente comenzó a mirar que te fue a seguir, which is awesome because they have much love for you, for your father, for all of your family. So entonces me decían, hazle una entrevista, hazle algo a Ayana. I'm like, guys, it's because I don't like to ask people, but it was just so much. I'm like, why not give them a little, o sea, algo que ellos quieren, a mi público y que es público tuyo. So, ante todo, aquí está Ayana, guys, la hija mayor de El Toro del Corrido de Lupillo Rivera.
Oh.
So el propósito de tenerla aquí, guys, es porque honestamente se me hace muy culero el que muchos ataques han sido hacia su persona y muchos como que están mal informados acerca de quién es Ayana. Entonces yo le mandé un mensajito y le dije, me gustaría tenerte aquí en mi en vivo para que así tú pudieras dejarnos saber más de quién eres tú como persona. Let's forget muchos rumores de todo lo que se está hablando. O sea, todo eso es lo de menos. Queremos saber un poco más de quién es la mujer Ayana.
Oh, yeah, claro. Well, obviamente que soy la hija de Lupillo Rivera. I'm the firstborn. Well, I mean, there's been a lot of things said of me que no trabajo, que soy una mantenida de mi padre. No lo soy. Siempre he trabajado. Empecé a trabajar a los 16 años. Tuve mi primer apartamento se me hace 19 o 20 años. And the only time que yo viví con mi papá era cuando le fui a ayudarle con su negocio. Y solamente duré unos 2 años y luego me fui.
Claro, okay. Go ahead.
I wasn't really prepared for this live because I was working, so like I literally just got home and I got myself like ready real quick. So just ask me anything and I'm down to answer any of your questions, okay?
Okay, perfect. So una de las preguntas obviamente que se ha dicho demasiado en los comentarios cuando yo publico algo de ti es que vives con tu papá. Y yo siempre les digo, infórmense antes de hablar. Obviamente sé la respuesta, pero para la gente que está aquí, ¿vives con tu papá?
No vivo con mi papá. No.
Okay. So ahí está, guys. Obviamente ella no vive con su papá. You moved out a long time ago, ¿no?
I moved. Okay, so I was there 2 years ago. Cuando Mayeli fue a ser rica, famosa latina, mi papá me marcó, me dijo que él necesitaba ayuda con el re. So that's when I went right there. But I was literally there for 2 months and then I just left.
Right.
I was just there to help out for 2 months and then I came back at my place and yeah.
Okay. So, entonces, mucha gente también, yo he mirado que te ha criticado porque, if I'm not misinformed, si no estoy mal informado, tú haces some type of modeling.
No, so this is what happened. So 4 years ago, no, I think it was like 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I had a really good friend that worked in Hollywood as a makeup artist. She hit me up and was like, Ayana, let's like do a photo shoot and let's see what happens. So I was just starting a portfolio, but I never really got signed up with anything. Maxim did reach out to me to join a competition that I did do, but I didn't make it to the final round. I made it to the round before the final round.
Okay.
But I never really signed up for any agency. Sí era un deseo que yo quería hacer, pero ahorita tengo otros deseos diferentes.
Okay, sí, porque, pues, ya ves, pues se mira mucho, que tienes como, pues, que vas como, se miran unas photoshoots donde tú estás como con bikini y todo eso. That was the reason why, Okay, so that was just all through the process of what you just explained.
Yeah, during when I was invited for the Maxim competition to be a part of the cover of Maxim, I was doing those photo shoots, and that's why I was in bikini. I did get judged for it.
Right. Yes, we all seen that.
But I was like, who doesn't wear a bikini?
Right.
As a woman, I think it's beautiful to express your sensuality. We're beautiful beings. Like I think a woman should express her sensuality and be sexy, especially when she's young. Do it, because you're gonna get old and gray. ¿Por qué no disfrutar de tu cuerpo ahorita que estás joven y estás bella? Show it off.
Right, exactly. Okay, so entonces otra cosa, ¿verdad? Que
Julie's here.
Julie's here.
Sorry.
Yes. Yes, sí, nos encanta a todos el apoyo que le tienes a Julie también, desde el primer día, desde que comenzaste tú a escuchar tanto hate towards her, eso habla muy bien de ti, y ¿cómo te sientes tú cuando escuchas a ciertas personas que te dicen que eres chola?
Se me hace bien chistoso, because I'm just like, wow, is it because I say que like yo crecí en Playa Larga? Porque si somos de Playa Larga,
right.
I was born at St. Mary's Hospital. I went to Garfield in Long Beach, you know. Most of my childhood was in Long Beach. Y se me hace bien chistoso cuando la gente me dice, eres chola, pero mi tía también antes decía que era de Playa Larga. Like, what's so wrong with it? Like, no todo el mundo que dice que es de Playa Larga son cholos o son cholas, you know. Pero I think que ellos ganaron esa información por la Norma, porque ella pues publicaba cosas así, so obviamente la gente la creerá a ella, pues que sí es, pero no lo sé.
Right, sí, no, y eso es algo muy bueno, eso es un punto muy bueno que tocó a Ayana ahorita, guys, porque a ella se le critica porque ella, pues, dice Playa Larga, like, she's happy, she's repping, like, obviously where she grew up from, pero las mismas personas que la critican en que es una chola, hablan muy bien, entre comillas, ¿verdad?, de Jenny, y le aplauden a Jenny, que es tía de ella. Entonces se me hace muy doble moral el que le digan chola a Ayana, pero, o sea, ¿por qué a Jenny no le dicen, porque es una chola, una whatever, you know? O sea, no.
Yeah.
O sea, ¿por qué? What's the difference? You feel me?
Yeah,
entonces
exactly.
sí. Sí he mirado mucho que te han querido como criticar por esa razón.
Yeah, all the time. And it's been like, and I don't get it, because I'm like, well, I mean, hay mucha gente, o sea, por ejemplo, like Norma siempre anda diciendo que es de Chihuahua o donde sea, pues yo digo, pues yo soy de Playa Larga, pero no significa que soy chola.
Chola, right.
I love Long Beach. That's where I grew up there.
Sí, no, una pregunta para como así como like, okay, we're okay. Una preguntita. ¿Sabes pelear? Porque muchas personas, o sea, cuando se imaginan, literalmente, y esto te lo estoy diciendo porque mucha gente agarra perspective, y no solamente ellos, sino que myself, you know. Nosotros, o sea, por ejemplo, I'm going to speak for myself. Yo escucho una Rivera y digo, she's down for her stuff, like, you know, o sea, ella te va a decir las cosas como son, y yo me imagino, okay, ¿saben cómo aventar putazos, you know? Desafortunadamente, cuando, por ejemplo, ahorita que estamos tocando el temicita, we're not gonna touch the subject too much, pero cuando yo conocí pues a Norma, pues la conocí, pues, con tu papá. Entonces yo me imaginaba casi, o sea, honestamente, yo sé que me van a criticar mucho, pero yo me imaginaba, she's a Rivera, she's gonna be down for it. Cuando miro Rica Famosa Latinas, miro pues que no es muy buena para aventar putazos, y después escucho que una de tus primas le partió su madre, and I was like, oh my, so she's not that down. Pero por eso te pregunto, ¿tú avientas fregadazos?
Well, mira, no soy peleonera, pero sé defenderme, pero tampoco no soy dejada.
Right.
My dad put us into kickboxing when I was 5 years old, but all the Riveras, all my cousins, like, we all have done some type of like martial arts and kickboxing. So it's in our blood. And my tío, rest in peace, my dad's uncle, que se llama Martín, was a boxer too. So it's natural for us.
Okay. So that's where we see all this, get the ring ready. Let's go.
Well, I mean, because all of us do box. Chiquis boxes. Like, we all have some form of martial arts. And I think we all went to the same trainer in Long Beach that trained us. And él se llama Omri. And he's from, he teaches Khmer boxing. So all of us went to that same trainer to box. So
right.
In regards to you asking me if I do know how to defend myself, of course I do. I was in kickboxing for over 12 years. Of course I do. Yes, I do.
So, oh my, ya ven, guys, so no se confíen, guys, no se confíen. Ustedes miran aquí, obviamente, a Ayana, muy hermosa y todo eso, pero también se sabe defender. También se sabe defender. Así es que cuidado con Ayana, guys.
No.
No, okay, well, that's awesome. That's good. Okay, so, no sé, ¿verdad? Si tú quisieras, contestar esta pregunta, es de alguien. A ver, I haven't even read it. Let me read it real quick, and then I'll go ahead and see if I ask you this question. Okay. Wow. There's a specific question que están contestando, but I'm gonna answer more in just general form, okay? Because I don't want to put another name out there. Okay.
Thank you, Esme. I saw that, Esme. Thank you so much.
Okay, so esta persona está diciendo, yo quisiera preguntarle si dejó alguna secuela en su infancia, en tu infancia. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Wait.
So like, meaning, like, is there something that might have happened to you that you, o sea, when you were growing up, ¿verdad? A través de, pues, growing up.
Like, are you talking about like a special memory or like?
Okay, well, the question originally is si, con la actitud de una specific person being around you as growing up as a child.
Oh, Norma. Is that what we're talking about or no?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm so sorry. Ask me again.
Okay, so si hay una secuela, en la actitud de Norma while you were growing up.
Well, yeah, obviously it was like her, like.
Right.
I mean, look, like my mom, because I talk to my mom every day, and my mom, like, I always tell her about all this stuff that goes on, you know? Right. And it's sad because since we were kids, like, we had gone through like that mental and psychological abuse.
Right.
From Norma. But back in the day, there wasn't social media, so it wasn't like my mom was there like, screw this, like, and that's not who my mom was.
Right.
But I can say that when she did come into the picture, there was a lot of drama that did affect me, that, you know, not saying that it's hard right now, but it's just like, I just have trust issues.
Right.
Like, it's that a lot of our things were taken away, and I think it's nice to see now that there's women and there's men out there that are finally speaking up on some type of like trauma that they went through with their step parent. Just because it wasn't physical and just because I don't have scars doesn't mean like it didn't traumatize me, because it did. It was more mental, more psychological. I was bullied for my weight. I remember at like 11 or 12 years old, I used to make myself vomit because of the remarks that she would say. So ella sí afectó mucho, and I'm not trying to say that like she ruined the family, but it happened though. You know,
Right.
everything got really, really separated. And I wish my mom would come out and speak and say her side of the story, because I feel like no one hasn't really heard my mom's side of the story. And it's sad how my sisters and I, we tend to get judged and like, oh, you know, they take advantage of their dad and this and that. We didn't take advantage of anything. Like, she came along with her family and everything was just taken away from us. Everything was. So the only thing I know, like, is to have something short period of time and it gets snatched away from me easily. That's all I know. And that's how my childhood was. But that was when she came into the picture.
Right. Okay. So,
Did I answer your question
yes,
correctly?
yes. So you did answer that question.
I was like, wait, I hope I'm answering this correctly. But
Right. No,
yeah.
you answered it perfect.
Okay. And I know like people, and it's sad because nowadays you can't discuss like certain trauma online because people do take advantage of it and they'll use it to make fun of you. But I think all of us have a past. I think all of us have gone through something so big and so major in our lives that like it does affect us in a way, but it doesn't like change us who we are, or it doesn't make us look crazy. It's just something that we did go through, you know. But there's more stuff that I can discuss about and that I wish I could, but I feel like for me, I think it's better that some stuff I do keep private. I just wanted to clarify the stuff that has been put out publicly, because it was put out publicly without my consent, without my mother's consent too. You get me?
Right. Yes. Okay, so, una quick question también acerca de esto es cómo tú te sientes cuando la gente, ¿verdad? Sí, cuando una específica persona comienza a decir, como por ejemplo, and I think that's why you came out and you spoke about this whole, like, you start defending yourself, más bien porque una persona, Norma, let's be honest, Norma, pues, dijo, ¿quién es la ex? ¿Quién? O sea, nobody knows the ex. O sea, ¿cuáles hijas son? You know, like, kind of like, pues, instigating, como diciendo, o sea, yo fui también una ex, but I'm the only one that they mentioned. How did you feel in that moment whenever you got to see this? Because I'm assuming they sent you this video.
Well, at the time I didn't have TikTok. So, I mean, I was receiving a lot of DMs on my Instagram of like the stuff that she would say. But I mean, technology is so advanced now that you don't even know what to believe, because there's so many like ways to edit people's faces, their voices. So I didn't believe it till I actually heard it from my sister, and she said it. She was like, no, Anna, that actually really did happen. And for me, it bothered me because I felt like she also would bully my mom too and belittle her. So like for me, it was like, oh, that is her. Like that does sound like her, because she did it when we were kids, and she still does it to this day. And I find it even more bizarre that she's so beautiful. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say like she isn't. She's very beautiful, and she's very, very she's talented too. Like she has a business. Like she was so smart to take advantage of the name and put herself out there. Dude, I haven't even done that. Like, let's be honest, I haven't. And I'm not scared to admit it either that I haven't, because I haven't, because maybe I haven't found that courage to do it yet, because of maybe from all the stuff that happened to me with her when I was a kid. It messed me up, you know? So maybe I'm not confident in that aspect, but I find it bizarre that even after so many years that my parents have been divorced, and we were really alejadas, like yo me alejé, like once I reached my high school years, I was like, I'm gonna pull away, like there's too much drama going on, like I don't need it, like I need to focus on my studies, I need to focus on kickboxing, I need to focus on my work, like yo me alejé. But even after so many years, she still does these things to belittle us online, and it's so triggering, because it's like, when is it gonna end? Like, aren't you over it? Like, I thought you were happy, I thought you were in love, like why are you still doing this right now? Like, what is your issue? So obviamente que hoy pues nos tiramos un pinche tiro allá en la cara, en la calle ya que muere todo, like because I'm tired of it. You all are just barely seeing it. Or, well, I mean, how long have you been actually seeing it? But for us, it's been 2 decades. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a lot.
Like, no one trip if I snap. Like, I have every reason to snap because it's been too much. Like, I'm over it.
Sí, no, claro. Your mom doesn't come out anywhere. That's what shocks everyone. Does she like to keep herself distant from all cameras, or like why doesn't she ever why isn't she in the spotlight?
Okay, so since social media wasn't really big at that time, when my parents' divorce happened, it was such like big news all over Univision, Telemundo. It was like so dramatic
It
that
was.
my mom we would receive like death threats, like letters on our front door. My mom would like obviously like, you know, would go online and see like, I don't know if it was, I can't remember how, but she would go on Univision. She would see like, because they would post a video, she would see like little comments that they would leave, and they would send my mom threats. So my mom got really affected by that, you know. People would say like, oh, you tried doing this and this and that. My mom was like, I didn't want to do anything. My mom never did anything to try to jeopardize my father's career. They do have a very beautiful story, but I feel like I'm not entitled to say my mom's side of the story, because I feel like she needs to say it from out of her heart, you know. But I just know that that's one of the reasons why my mom has remained silent, because she just received so many death threats. And then at the end of the day, she used to always tell my dad, like, Lupe, you're the artist. I'm not the artist. I respect your hustle. I respect your career. I don't need to come out and do anything like that to you. My mom only did that only one time. She never went out and did anything else ever. And I know my dad like really respects that of her, and he has like said it before too, like, you know, your mom was like a really good woman. Like, she was very patient. She just, you know, she did what a wife, a mother was supposed to do. Like, ella nunca se quiso meter and be like, oh, I want to be the famous one now.
Right. No, I think that that's what a lot of people respect your mom Maria for that reason, you know, because they say o sea, ella es una verdadera mujer, like she's a real lady, like, you know, porque she helped out your dad obviously in the beginning of the career y todo, y nunca quiso ser como like, hey, look at me guys, like I'm over here, like, you know, I was the ex también. O sea, se le respeta mucho todo eso. Otra cosa también es de que también la hemos mirado, de hecho, le hemos mirado a tu mamá, que sí ha ido a la casa de tu papá para unas fiestas, which is pretty shocking for people to see her there.
Yes, it is funny and it's very shocking, because I never did think that would ever happen, you know, but it's really nice how, even though it took my dad many years just to honor my mom and like, you know, and apologize to her, because he did apologize to her. And there's a lot of stuff that I don't even say, because I think some things should be like private and sacred. But now that we are in this topic, like, I am going to share this with you all, that yeah, my dad did reach out to my mom 6 years ago on Father's Day, and he apologized to her for everything that he had done to her, for the stuff that Mayeli, I was just supposed to say
it's okay,
that Norma had said and had done during that time. So my dad really is appreciative of my mom, and but at the end of the day, I'm happy that they did divorce, because we had such amazing memories with my mom, I swear. Like, it was beautiful. Like, really,
sí, no, porque sí, no, I bet you guys do. If anything, en mi otra cuenta había subido yo una entrevista de tu papá, en donde habla tan hermoso de tu mamá en aquel entonces cuando all the divorce was happening. Hey, Stephanie, saluditos. Que dijo, o sea, yo no le quería dar el divorcio. ¿Por qué? No, like, ella me ayudó durante todo este proceso a ser quien soy. Like, he talks so beautiful about your mom, and that's something that people have forgotten, because obviamente en aquel entonces, como volvemos a repetir, no había tanto social media, so no se comparten los videos de antes, y es muy bonito que los saquemos para que la gente mire cómo hablaba él también de tu mamá. O sea, you know, no, nadie somos perfectos, obviamente tal vez cometió un error o whatever, pero también hablaba muy bonito públicamente de ella.
Oh, yeah. And then not only that, like, I feel a lot of people don't know that, but my mom met my dad when she was 14. So she was like, she saw my dad flourish and become this very successful man, and she believed in him. And I don't know if you saw my post, I think it was yesterday, that I can't remember, because I just post real quick and I like get back to like whatever. But I had posted about, like, you know, how, you know, you women have to like find a man that will figure it out, like, it's gonna go out there and make his dreams, and you men need to find a woman that's gonna believe in your dreams. And my mom always believed in my dad. They went to Poly High School in Long Beach, and any message that I receive from like people that went to the same school as my parents, they always say like your parents were so like they were like best friends, like they were always together, they were always like affectionate, like my mom always had my dad's back, my dad loved my mom. I have love notes and love letters that my dad gave to my mom in high school. So I have all that. Like I want to share it, but I'm like, no, like, you know, I'll just keep that to myself.
Right, that's
one
cute.
day I will. But my mom was there from the beginning. She wasn't the second one that appeared and was like, man, let me get out.
Right, okay, so una de las preguntas que también se están haciendo mucho, ¿verdad? Es de que están preguntando que cómo es tu relación con tus hermanas.
So we are good. I do talk to Abigail. I talked to Abigail today. I haven't been going over there to my dad's house that much because of the drama that goes on with Norma. And right. There's a lot of stuff that you all don't really know about that hasn't been publicly posted, and it's perfectly fine that it's not out there. I might keep that to myself. Have to keep it to themselves. But that's the reason why I don't go out there anymore. There is an employee that so happens to work with my dad y también con Norma, que no me cae bien, que se llama Jenny. She's done a lot of shady things to me, to my sisters. My sisters and I were all different. I'm more like, oh, if you mess with me, like you're out. I'm gonna cut you out, like I'm done. My sisters are more like, and I wish I had like their hearts because I don't have that. Like I don't have that. Like, oh, let me forgive and forget. But no, like the woman still continues to want to hurt, you know. And right. I can't like. Yo marco una línea, like, ya que claro. Cuando llegas a un punto conmigo, like, yo digo, ¿sabes qué? Voy a marcar línea, like, ya vete a la, you know, and that's right. It. Like, so that's the reason why I haven't been around. But I'm more at peace like this, though, and I know it sounds really messed up, but I just feel a lot more peaceful this way. I feel more focused, and I feel like I can see everything a lot more clear from the outside. And I think this is a way of just like growing. And I've heard a lot of people do that. A lot of people do tend to pull away from their family so that they could grow and do other things. And it's working great for me. It's been like this since 2020, and I'm good. I come here and there, and we're good.
Right, that's great. Okay, so I just seen a question that they asked, and this is actually a very great question because I recall seeing an interview. So entonces, but I want to hear it from you. Do you happen to know how was the relationship between your tia Jenny and your mom?
Oh, my tia Janie loved my mom. You all don't know, but Chiquis was always at our house when we lived in the west side of Long Beach. Right. I have photos of Chiquis there with my mom, with my dad, with me. I had like this curly hair. But my tia Janie did love my mom a lot. Like she used to call my mom Mariah. And Mariah. I'll never forget that. She used to always say like, hi, Mariah. She really did love and care for my mom when because there was so much that happened between my parents' marriage and their divorce. My tia Jenny would always check up on my mom.
Right. Yes, because there was an interview, if anything, and this is the reason why I asked you because there's an interview somewhere out there where they asked her about your mom, and she said about the divorce, and she did mention something about like, she did mention something que estaba como media enojada, like upset with your dad because she loved your mom, you know, and she was like, y podrá venir otra persona, podrá venir another person to with like, you know, que sea pareja de mi hermano, dijo, pero para mí siempre va a ser mi cuñada María, o sea, she's always gonna be mine because she loved your mom.
No, she really did. Like I remember there was times where my tia Janie, like during Christmas time, she would always ask like, oh, like, how's your mom? Like, how is she? Like, and then I would tell her she's doing great. She's like, we really missed her coming, like, with the family during Christmas time. Y esto que el otro. And then I remember she used to always tell me, my tia, like, ay, mija, do you think one day when your parents are old, like, do you think they'll get back together and get married again? Like, I think ese fue el deseo de mi tia Janie. I think she wanted everyone to stay together. But my tia Janie was a woman's fan. Like, she supported women. Like, she didn't care about her brothers. Because I know there's, a veces there's like, you know, because she grew up around boys, like brothers, you know? Right. It was just her and my tia Rosie. There's usually sisters that have brothers that, they mess around and they're like all supportive of their brothers and they forget about the wife or the girlfriend. My tia Jenny wasn't like that. Like if she knew her brother was messing up, she was on her sister-in-law's side, like screw girl, like over my sister-in-law's side. Like así era mi tía. And that's who my mom was. I mean, she was with my mom.
Right, no, y la razón como yo sé que esto fue así fue porque pues toda mi familia, they're huge fans of your dad, of Jenny, obviamente I wasn't born at that time, pero o sea, ya mi mamá, mis hermanos mayores, ¿verdad? Because I'm the youngest one, they all love them. So my brothers, they met your dad and your tía whenever they were barely starting. They went to their concerts y todo, literally like behind the stage cuando se estaban preparando Jenny por decir, they bumped into them, so they know all of this part of your dad and your mom, y una cuñada fue con la que me dijo, no, sí, de hecho Jenny en ese momento se había molestado con Lupillo porque se separó de María, dijo, porque like, she loved Maria.
Yeah. No, she really did. Yeah, big time. She backed up my mom and she backed us up too.
Right.
That's all I have to say.
Cute.
She really did.
Sí, that's awesome.
Wait, I'm sorry, I was reading it too.
Sí, no, okay, let's see. Sí, so that's awesome. Otra cosita tú que quisieras, pues dejarnos saber, de lo cual nos quisieras tú hablar de ti o de algo.
Pues, ¿qué puedo decir de mí? Like, soy una mujer trabajadora. Like, I work for myself. No, I don't live off of my family's money or fame. And I decided to be like that at the age of 16, like when I first started working. I was like, no, I'll figure it out. And I think a lot of people get this narrative that like, oh, that's all I want. Like, no, I don't. Like, I like working for myself. It feels good paying my own bills by myself. Like,
right.
I don't.
Una pregunta que te quería preguntar también, también es acerca de, do you sing? Or would you like to sing or?
I do sing. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was 11 or 12? No, I was younger. I think I was like 9. My mom discovered that I could sing, and I was singing the song from, what was it called? The Wizard of Oz, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Right. And I'll never forget, my mom called my dad, was like, Lupe, Ayana can sing. That was a dream that I wanted to pursue when I was like just young and innocent. Like, I was like, I want to do this. The first song that I sang to my dad was Por un Amor. I remember he cried.
Oh, wow.
He cried. I surprised him and he was like, estaba llorando. It's sad that there's none of this stuff. Someone has a recording of it. Unfortunately, I don't have it because I've moved so much. I don't know if my mom has it, but I know someone has it. But I no longer want to pursue that. I do sing like when I'm drunk, when I'm in the shower. A lot of people have asked me if I could sing to them. Like, no, like ahí es donde no tengo confianza. Like, you could put me in a 2-piece bathing suit and I'll be like, all right, what's up? Like, no tengo confianza.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. That you see, guys, that's something that probably you guys didn't know. I didn't know this. I mean, that's why I asked this, because I was like, oh my, because I'm like, pues, tu dad, o sea, no es el toro del corrido for nothing, your tía, o sea, the diva de la banda. O sea, I'm like, I wonder if she could sing, because I know your sister, she sings very beautiful también.
Abigail sings, yeah.
I love the fact that era algo for Jenny. I think it was the first time that they did something in Monterrey, if I'm not mistaken, en la Arena Monterrey, and she sang something de Angel Baby or something like that, and I was like, oh my, she could sing. She sings very beautiful.
Yeah. Lo bueno de Abby too, that she knows how to play the guitar and sing. Baby Ariana, she knows how to play the guitar. Angelica, what does Angelica do? Angelica's more, when she was younger, she wanted to be a rapper.
Oh my!
I remember that. But like, I don't know if any of you all know, but music runs in both sides of my family. If you guys listen to Sufriendo a Solas from my dad, the guitar player is my grandpa, rest in peace, from my mom's side.
Oh, really?
And a lot of people don't even know that, but it's mi abuelito Ramon, rest in peace, that is the guitarist of Sufriendo a Solas de Lupillo Rivera.
Oh my, that's...
Music runs very strong in both sides of my family.
Right.
Super strong.
Wow, that's awesome. Yes, well, I mean, I don't want to keep you up so late because I know that you're always busy, and I know I told you just give us at least 15 minutes of your time. You have given us like 40 already.
Sí, podemos seguir. Está bien,
okay.
Ando bien metida también.
Okay, sí. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so entonces, a ver, guys, do you mind si subo a una que otra personita? Obviamente personas que yo conozco, no randoms.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, guys, las personas que yo siempre subo, las otras personas, I'm sorry, guys, no los puedo subir porque no conozco la mayoría de ustedes, pero las personas que usualmente suben aquí conmigo, si quieren saludar a Ayana, si le quieren hacer una pregunta, suban, hacerle una pregunta, guys, los voy a ir bajando, pero obviamente, guys, respetuosamente, por favor, ustedes saben que no estamos tocando mucho tema de ya saben quién, so por favor, no toquen ese tema, por favor. A ver, ok, voy a subir a esta personita.
Hi. Hola. Hola, hermosa. No, I'm not married. I'm not yet. I'm planning. I was, my partner and I were trying, but it's not working out right now.
Aww.
Yeah, not working out. Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, bye. You're welcome. Okay, ahí te va otra person.
Oh, they said they couldn't hear her? I heard her just fine. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's not a question, it's just a compliment que siempre le he dicho a todos mis seguidores y tú lo mencionaste ahorita y me encantó cuando lo mencionaste.
Okay. ¿Cómo, mija?
So you can see things better through the outside, you know?
Oh, yeah. Like, and I feel like I get judged for it too, but I feel like I just needed it because you have to understand that since I was 10, like there was... Well, as soon as Norma came into the picture, like that's when all the drama started. And it's been like that, even like, it was like that throughout my whole childhood, my teenage years, my adulthood. Even when like I was getting serious with someone, like it was embarrassing for them to see like all the drama that would go on right there. So that's when I decided, I was like, you know what, this is not good for me. I think like sometimes when you're around certain things, it does affect like your energy. So, and I'm really a big believer in energy. And I felt like being around it was like really dragging me down. It was bringing a darker side of me too. Because I would like snap, be like, no, this is, yeah, I think you guys know how the way I am. Like, yo soy bien directa. Like, yo sí digo las cosas como son. But ya que ando afuera puedo ver todo. And I'm like, no, I wasn't tripping, you know? Right. But I appreciate you supporting me in that, Lady D.
We support your dad, we support your family. Y pues, que no se nos olvide el moreño, ¿verdad? Con eso empezamos con el moreño.
Oh, right.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay,
Bye.
Lady D, thank you so much. Okay, a ver. Next, okay. A ver.
I think I know this girl. Her username looks really familiar. Hi, Chula.
Buenas noches. Quiero preguntarte la pregunta del millón.
No te escuchamos muy bien, Sonorense. ¿Puedes hablar un poquito más fuerte?
Y ahora sí me escuchas.
Dale.
Sí.
Ahora sí. Norma, tú llegaran a un arreglo, ¿serían un live o en qué forma?
Güey, ¿cómo?
Si tú y Norma quisieran arreglar las cosas, ¿se podrían un live o no?
¿Arreglar con quién, mi chula?
Norma.
Con Norma. Yo creo que cosas así deben estar arregladas primero en persona y luego si ella quiere decidir hacerlo públicamente, porque siempre ha hecho las cosas públicamente, pues lo puede hacer públicamente después, pero primero en persona estuviera más mejor. I think so.
Right. Okay, Sonorense, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chula.
Sí, no, y de hecho, I think you mentioned this before, en donde tú dijiste, I've actually reached out to her in the past.
I have, and I think a lot of people think that I haven't. You have to understand, like, growing up, there was so much drama, so I do know how to handle, like, things in a civil way.
Right.
And I've always wanted to be civil. I've always wanted to be cordial, civil. And it's because of the experience that I went through as a child, like, during my childhood. So that's why I am how the way I am right now. Like, I'll say, like, oh, like, let's discuss this. And I've reached out to her multiple times, and nothing has ever been discussed in person. Everything has always been manipulated publicly and then to defame me. And I'm just like, well, I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be respectful, but it's never really happened. I don't think it is going to happen, but I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, Andy,
Ay, mi madre, arréglenlo a putazos. No te creas. I just want to tell you that you're so beautiful and that I'm very, me da mucho gusto que salgas a decir todo esto y que salgas a defenderte y que no seas dejada y que sí, que le des con todo. And te quiero preguntar unas preguntas basado en lo que tú pasaste de tu niñez y todos los traumas que te hizo pasar esta vieja hedionda. ¿Qué consejo le darías tú a Julie ahorita que qué bueno que tiene el restraining order de esta persona para que no se le acerque a sus hijos? ¿Qué consejo le darías tú para que los niños no pasaran por lo mismo que pasaste tú?
This is what I'm like. Lo que yo puedo decir para Julie, Julie, Julie. I don't know if you're on here or you're not on here, but I'm so proud of you for pushing forward with your business. Like, keep doing that because she's never wanted anyone to be successful. So you keep pushing with your business. I've had a one-on-one personal conversation with you, and you are such a sweetheart, and you remind me a lot of my mom. And the best advice that I could give you is push your kids to be out there too. Your kids are so beautiful. Beverly's so cute. Put her out there. Like, there's gonna be drama with that woman, and I don't think it's gonna stop because, as you can see, there's still drama with us after us being legal adults. She's still trying to do some type of thing to ruin us. Just push your kids forward, push yourself forward, y sea más chingona que ella. That's all I can say.
Okay, thank you, Manuel. Bye,
Okay, thank you,
Thank you.
bendiciones, bye.
Okay, so entonces, a ver, okay, well, that's awesome. Okay, a ver, Familia Pérez, no te conozco muy bien, Familia Pérez, por favor, just be respectful.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, my question is, how was the relationship really between Norma and Jenny? Is it true that Jenny loved Norma like she says?
Look, I'm gonna be really honest with you. When she came into the picture, a lot of the family did not like her because, for one, she was only like, I think, 18 or 19 years old. So my dad was like 27, 28 when he met her. So it was always like this huge red flag, like, oh, she's in it for the money. Because my dad was already in his M's at that time. He already was a millionaire at that time. So there was like, oh, like, why all of a sudden she comes up pregnant 6 months later? Like, it was just. So my tia Janie, in all honesty, during their wedding, and I never told anyone, my sisters were there, Chiquis was there, my tia Patty was there. My tia Janie came up to me and was like, I don't want your dad to marry that.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
And Chiqui said the same thing too. We knew it was going to be bad. We just knew. And it was like, I know my tia Janie mentioned her in the song, but that was before though, like before my tia got to like actually get to know her better. Afterwards, like, she was on our side. Like, I remember
And I'm sorry. If anything, I'm sorry to cut her off, guys. Pero I don't know if you heard this, but Jackie herself came out publicly and she said, because they asked her about the song, and she did mention, she was like, I'm sorry, guys, but that song wasn't written for her. I mean, they gave her a shout out, but the song wasn't written for her. Let's say, if anything, it was because I was like, during that time I was going through a lot of stuff. Y like, listen to what it says. Let's say, o sea, yo literalmente andaba pues en mis cosas, but that song was not written for her.
No, it wasn't. And I think that's where, but as you all can see, she is a manipulator. She's very, very good at that. She knows how to get everyone's attention, and everyone looks at her and pays attention to her easily. So I knew she was going to grab that and utilize it and put it out there like that. Obvio.
Right.
Pero
Thank you.
Hi, Evelyn.
Hi.
So my question to you is, if you were able to speak to your tia Jenny for the last time, what would you ask her or say to her?
Now, those are good questions, guys.
Right? I would ask her, how does she manage to get up every morning with all the stuff that she had gone through? Because she had really gone through a lot, and she raised her kids by herself. Like, she was mommy and daddy. How was she able to wake up every morning and just keep going on with her life? Like, I think it's difficult because there is a lot of people, and there is a lot of single parents that do suffer from depression and being on her own. But I would ask her, what was your motive? Like, what made you really get up? Like, I know it was your kids, but was there ever a day that you ever felt so down and you were like, man, screw it, like, ¿qué te hizo, like, seguir más adelante? Because ella lo hizo. She bought a big old mansion, like, nadie más, no era un hombre que le compró eso, you know? But I would ask her, like, how did you do it? One thing I would tell her, if she was still alive too, I would tell her, like, I just wish, she and I kind of have a similar story, involving, like, with her, one of her exes, Fernie. Like, whatever he had done or whatever, like, I never knew that she and I kind of both shared, like, the same situation with our significant partner, where I'm no longer with him. I'm broken up with him, but I wish I would have opened up to her and asked for her help, because I never asked anyone for help at that time. And I wish I would have just, like, opened up to her and asked her, like, hey, Tia, like, help me out with this, or how do I deal with someone that's dealing with something like that? Because it is difficult being with someone, such as, like, the man that she was with at that time. It's very difficult.
Right. Thank you, Evelyn.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Okay, okay, so
I had to come back on this question.
Edith is back.
Yeah,
Edith is back with another question.
I had to come back. It's because I don't want to incomodar with this question. Pero
You don't have to answer it if you don't feel like it. Once again, como les dije, guys, obviamente siempre pregúntenle con respeto. Y pues obviamente también tú, Ayana, tú no te sientes obligada a contestarlos. If you don't feel comfortable answering, just be like, I don't feel comfortable answering it. Like, I'll just start my,
plead the fifth. I was gonna ask you, I heard that she was saying que ustedes estaba hablando mal de todas ustedes, ¿verdad? De tus hermanas. Y dijo que ustedes le habían pagado a Giselle las regalías con puros pennies. Is that true?
Okay, look, like I told you guys, I haven't been there in a while. So, like, my sister confirmed with me. I was like, is that even true? Like, what was going on or whatever? Yes, I guess they did.
Oh, okay.
So I guess they did. I mean,
okay, that's
whatever, but she was playing dumb. That's what she gets. What do you expect? Like, you
right? That's what I did.
If you have nothing nice to say, don't expect for the person to be all quiet and not do something right back at you. Like, come on.
Exactly. Right. That's what I said. I was like, if it happened, it happened. They have the reasons.
Yeah, like, no. Like, some girl today was, like, lashing out at me, and I was like, you think I'm going to stay quiet? Like, no, I'm going to talk. Girl, I'm not in it here in front of directors. I'm not acting like this is who I am. Like,
right.
What my sister did, like, she did it, and I respect it. Like, she estaba haciendo muchas cosas la...
Right. No.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's the question I had. I was like, well, let me go ask her, because everybody's asking que cómo se llevaban. Pues ahí ya les contestó la pregunta a ella, like.
Yeah.
And that's funny.
I had no idea. I was laughing when I had found out, and then I called my sister. She was like, "No, dude, that shit is real. It is true." And I was like, "No way!" Like, and I was dying. I was like, "No way."
Oh my.
Okay. All right. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you, Edith.
Bye bye.
No, it's okay. Okay, bye, with chula.
Pinche Edith, cabrona. Okay, let's see. Vane. Let me take a shot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Ayana. It's me, Vane. I chat with you on Instagram.
You did?
Yeah, we message each other, just like peaceful stuff. And you told me that I bring you peace. We talk, on Instagram.
Okay.
And I just want to let you know that I'm very proud of you, regardless of everything you've gone through. I'm very proud of you, and you empower women that don't rely on people because desde chiquita tú has salido adelante, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Luna. Your voice is so sweet. I love your voice.
And I'll message you on Instagram, so you know who I am. I'm sure you're gonna remember because we message each other. Take care, love. You're beautiful, by the way.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Bye, love you.
Bye. I love you too.
Okay, let's see. Veronica, Veronica, no te conozco. Sorry, mija, no te voy a subir. The Jassy, no te conozco, mi amor. No tienes foto, no te voy a subir. I'm sorry. Sandy, no te conozco, pero dale. A ver. Si tienes fotografía, dale.
Hi, Ayana. Can you hear me?
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, I'm from Texas. I follow your family. I have been a big fan of Jenny Lupillo for many, many years. Our family has. And I just want to say that the best revenge to, what you have been through, and I know because I went through the same thing, is success. Is success. You're a beautiful girl, and I don't know what your mom looks like, but if she's as beautiful as you are, I'm sure you both, are amazing people. I can tell you that once I became successful, once I left, all that, and had to go back to my hometown for a funeral, I still could feel. But it was different because now I have assistants. I may have a bodyguard, and a lot of my family members didn't think that I'd make it, and I was always the one getting picked on and bullied, and so I'm very familiar with what you're going through. And
that's so nice to hear that, like that you went through something similar to that. Like, it brings comfort to me.
With my own family. And let me just say this, it's very sad, and I'm very close with one of my brothers, and we talk about this all the time, and I tell them, how can this be? How, and again, it's something that, does happen, and so I can really, I've seen the stuff go on, and I see how Norma is, and it's horrible. It's horrible. And of course, like anyone else, no one wants to get involved in the drama. But I do feel like, it's important that because, the best revenge is success. And I know you can do it. I'm a big feminist. I'm all about women empowerment. And that's what I do now is I mentor a lot of women that have been bullied, even by spouses and where they threaten to take the kids and they have no resources. That's what I do now. So I just want to share that. Yeah, I just want to share that. I want to just say that I know you are going to do big things, and I wouldn't waste any more time with her. Again, the best revenge is success. I am, I went through that, and I can tell you from my experience, that's the best thing you can do. And trust me, that will shut anyone up.
Thank you, Sandy, so much. I'm gonna follow you, girl.
Yes,
Sandy,
follow me. And I'll I think you have your Instagram. If you can pin it. If not, what is your Instagram? I'll write it down.
It's Ayana Rivera Official at Instagram. Just send me a DM or spam me, blow me up so I can.
Okay. I will. And keep up the great work. Tell your mom I said hello. I've never met her, but I know you guys are going to do big things. Stay positive and, stay golden. You guys are gorgeous. All right.
Thank you, Sandy. I wish you nothing but more greatest success for you. Okay. Thank you so much for your kind words. Have an amazing evening. Mwah.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Okay, guys. Well, that's quite some questions already. We're just gonna do 2 more questions, guys. 2 more questions from the people from underneath.
Hi, Chula. Oh,
she left.
She was like, "Oh shit."
Okay, let's see.
Valenzuela. Hello, Valenzuela Blanca.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, Veronica. Hi, Veronica.
Oh, what's going on?
What's happening? Are they?
Guys, what's odd? Hold on. Okay, Burn Book. I'll bring Burn Book up.
Oh, the Burn Book. That is so hilarious. Hi, Burn Book.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
So I have a question, and if you don't want to answer it, it's fine. Did you ever speak up or tell your dad, the way she treated you or whatever the way she was bullying you?
No, I didn't. I didn't. And I think a lot of people that have been in my situation do tend to do that. You know, they stay quiet because they want to be the peace. And that's how it is when you're an innocent child. You just want to be at peace with everyone. Like you see the drama that's happening, so you're like, oh no, I don't want to say this because I don't want to cause a bigger problem. So I didn't open up. I feel like now that I'm just like more like alert about everything. Now I'm voicing a lot of things now. But when you're young and innocent like that, you don't have the courage to speak up. So I didn't, because I was in fear that, I didn't want a fight to happen between him and her, or I didn't want her, Norma, to do something to my mom, like, because I was just so innocent, like, and I guess I was anxious at that time. Maybe I was scared. I was like, oh no, mejor me quedo yo callada. But a lot of kids go through that though.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for answering my question.
You're welcome, Chula. Bye.
Okay.
Said Aunt Julie. Oh.
Right.
Hola, Yana, yo soy la gomita.
La güerita.
La gomita, saludos.
La gomita, ok. Es que dice aquí la güerita.
Sí, pero me dicen la gomita. No sé si has escuchado de mí.
No.
Pero yo estuve.
Ella tiene un negocio que se llama Las Gomilocas.
Oh, ok.
Gomilocas, la güerita. Y también estuve por 2 años around these people too. Yo también tuve madrastra y también pasé eso. Yo te entiendo. No es fácil como decirlo.
She was what?
She was around Norma.
I was
yo te entiendo. Okay.
Very bad experience, by the way, but that's another subject.
Yeah, but that's another chisme.
Yeah.
Pero sí te entiendo, yo tuve madrastra también y sí sé lo que se siente de no poder decir, o sea, a tu papá decirle cómo te trata la mujer, porque piensas que tú vas a ser la culpable de que ellos peleen o por tu culpa van a tener un problema, aparte de que los papás a veces están cegados con la mujer. Entonces, siempre es tú con ella. Yo soy el hombre, o sea, tú te tienes que arreglar con ella. En mi caso ahora sí, yo me tenía que arreglar con ella porque era de mujer a mujer para todo. La escuela, ella iba para todo. Nomás para regañarme, mi papá estaba ahí, pero he was never there, like, para mí. Nomás ella tenía que arreglarme con ella todo el tiempo. Yo tuve madrastra, también viví, o sea, me diferenciaba de las otras, de mis hermanas, me hacía menos, entonces, si no limpiaba no salías, o yo pasé por eso y no es fácil. Y pues mira, aquí estamos echándole ganas. Dice Norma, kind of stole from me. Ay, ¿quién es Norma?
Norma, tú sabes con quién te asociaste.
Thank you so much, güerita.
Yo tuve una mala experiencia con Norma, pero pues gracias a Dios aquí estoy echándole ganas y empezando otra vez desde abajo y con todo.
Just pray. Yes, todo va a salir muy bien.
Mucho gusto y bendiciones, ya sabes.
Igualmente, chula.
Bye.
Okay, adiós, gomita.
Gracias, Manny.
Sí, no, de nada. Okay, so we're done with the questions, guys. Esta persona, ¿verdad? También apenas lo miré, dijo, ¿qué planes tienes al futuro en temas de estudios, carrera o negocios?
I don't even know right now, honestly, like, estaba yo planeando un negocio, pero pasó la pandemia, and I think, pues, todo terminó a mucha gente durante la pandemia. Like, yo sí fue afectada durante la pandemia. Like, como te digo que yo no estaba viviendo con mi papá en ese tiempo, so I was like, I remember I couldn't even pay my rent. Wow. Like, it was bad like that, but I wasn't the only one. All of us were suffering like that, and I wasn't going to be like, oh, hey, Dad, like, help me out, because yo creo que soy bien orgullosa.
Right.
Right now, ahorita estoy enfocada en mi trabajo. Ahorita I'm trying to like save up, and hopefully, si Dios quiere, I will launch out something, but I feel like I just need to I need to bring up more of the confident side of me, because I don't feel like I'm fully confident yet. Like, maybe I do look like it, but I'm not fully confident yet. Pero, yeah, I will come out with something. I just saw right here comments of thank you, people saying like Ayana and Julie should do a collaboration. That would be fun.
Right.
But we'll see what happens.
Oh, I just realized that you have sent me a message. I'm sorry. Okay. So entonces, where did you send me a message? Hold on, it's because somebody sent me a message. I seen it earlier, but okay. Well, okay. You're not blocked, Sally. You're blocked. Okay, so otra cosita antes de que nos despidamos, que ya tenemos una hora aquí contigo. So entonces, he mirado muchos comentarios. Once again, you don't have to answer it. Dicen add Julie. Julie is not in here any longer, guys. She left. I don't know if she's tired. Maybe she went to sleep. Who knows? Okay. So básicamente están diciendo, ¿verdad? Pues que te reconcilies con tu papá. They're like, basically, I've been seeing that a lot.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know who put out there that there was issues. And I think it actually started when I was upset about the LLC that they had used under my name.
Right.
And I remember I did make a post of it because I was upset. I was like, how come I was never told? How come my mom was never told? But my mom was only 17 when she gave birth to me, or 16.
Right.
My mom was so young. So obviously, when I found out about it, I was upset. I never knew about that LLC. I don't remember it. I don't, but I just feel like I was upset about it, and I did make a post of it. And I think that's where that rumor came out. When are you going to reconcile and this and that? I'm just like, who said that we were in this issue right now?
Right. Well, this whole issue happened once again with Norma. She did bring it out. She did bring it out, saying whenever this whole Casa de los Famosos happened, she did mention, obviously, right, que en vez de estarte enfocando en chismes or whatnot, que te deberías de haber estado enfocando en tratar de ayudarle a tu papá a ganar, right, como apoyándolo. So she's one of the persons that did mention that you guys were mad.
Yeah. So I'm just yeah, I'm over it, whatever.
Yeah. I know. Well, guys, this was Ayana. Hopefully, obviamente, guys, yo le dije que no le íbamos a preguntar cosas acerca de Norma, pero pues you guys brought her up in multiple occasions. De hecho, el propósito de aquí de traer a Ayana con ustedes, una fue porque me la estaban pidiendo por mucho tiempo de que viniera. Thank you so much. I want to thank you, obviamente, por venir aquí con nosotros. Julie just joined. Okay. Y otra cosita también que te quería dejar saber es, o sea, gracias por venir aquí. Y otra cosa también, ante todo, era para que supieran más de quién es Ayana, guys, más allá de todo el chisme que saben.
Julie.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Julie.
Julie, me escuchas doble, mi amor. Close your app and come back in.
Oh, why does it sound like that? Oh.
Yeah, she needs to get off, close her app, and come back in.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, people are loving it.
Yes.
They're like, Julie. Oh, I hope she does come back on.
Yes, she will. Yeah.
She's a sweetheart, y'all. Sometimes I see all the crap that they talk about her. Julie is a sweetheart. I had a personal conversation with her, and I was just like, this one is so sweet.
No wonder, because I call her, we call each other, she calls me brother and I call her sister, right? And then we're battling last time, and then I forgot what she said, and she's like, I could go ahead and call her right now. I'm like, well, I could contact her too.
She's such a sweetheart. There she goes.
Thank you.
Hey,
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, sister. Well, first of all, I'm happy that you came on here again, because sí mire que you were here in the beginning, pero como que te me fuiste. And I messaged you to come to my live because everybody was asking for you to come and for you to join the live with us.
I know, guys. Es que mis niños me hacen hacer cosas que, I don't have in plans. We were leaving my mom's house and they made me rescue a cat right now, so I got busy.
That's so cute.
Yes. And ahorita I'm just trying to do what's best for them, and if that's when it's going to make them happy and feel more comfortable, then, it's so be it. A ver cómo le hacemos con el gato también.
They're easy, girl. Dogs are way more work. The kitty, you just get them what is it, the litter box, and they already know how to poop, and it's just easy.
Right.
With the dog, it's like, oh my gosh, I have a dog and I have 2 puppies right now, girl. I'm losing my mind.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I did talk to Ayana, and she's really nice. And I feel like she understands me more because obviously her mom and herself lived everything that we've been living right now. Yeah. And she's a child of a person that went through all these things. So basically, lo que están pasando mis niños ahorita, you know, I know my kids are younger, but, you know, the mental, like, being for a child to be mentally unstable like that and all those changes, they are very drastic. So I felt like the conversation we had was really nice, to be honest, because I feel like she really understands what we are going through.
No, yeah, and I really do, and I remember when I was hearing all this stuff, like, I even reached out to my mom, and I told my mom, I was like, this is so crazy, like, it's literally getting repeated all over again, but it's a different decade, a different year, and I remember I told my mom, I was like, Mom, she's such a sweetheart, like, she was there from the beginning, and, like, she's, like, being, like, what, look at the hizo, like, I couldn't believe it, I'm like, oh my God, pero I know, Julie, you're going to have such an amazing testimony to tell to the world. And I know you're going to be very successful. The last time we spoke, you were discussing about what you wanted to do with, you know, with when it came to business. And cuando miré que si lanzaste algo, I was like, oh my God, like, I have to go, like, I haven't even purchased your things, your lip glosses or anything. I have to go ahead and do that. But I was like, so proud of you. I was like, she really did it. Like, I love how you were, you know, telling me, like, I don't know what I should do in this and that, and you did it, girl. Like, it's so, you're already showing people that you're, like, eres fuerte y vas a seguir adelante, and you're going to do a lot of amazing things, and your kids are going to be great and successful, too. I know they are.
Thank you. I really am trying my best. You know, I've never done anything like this, so when people do make comments about it, I'm like, guys, it's my first time. You know, I'm learning.
Girl, give me some feedback. I want, because yo quiero lanzar algo too, but I don't have like the courage or the confidence. Like, I was in shock. I was like, Julie really did it. Like, oh, you go, girl. Like, you didn't wait for a year. You didn't wait for 2 years. Like, I love that. Like, I get goosebumps. I'm like, sí le está echando ganas. Like, I like that. Thank you for existing, because I'm like, if she could do it, so can I. Then I just need to break out of my shell.
Yeah, that would definitely be cool for us to do something together.
It would actually, it would be very, very fun to do something with you. Seriously, you're a vibe, Julie.
Thank you. You are too. I love the way you are, and I love that you understand where I'm coming from, because a lot of times when I'm telling my life, I'm talking about my life, people tend to judge me and say that I'm like ardida or this or that, and I'm like, I have the right. Yes, I have the right to speak on my life. You know, even if it's gonna help one woman out, that's what matters to me, because yo aguanté mucho. You know, I went through a lot, and it's not fair that people that talk about my life for a whole year and a half, and I did not comment on it. And now that I do, they have something to say. It's not okay. It's my life, not theirs. I know what I lived. They were not my bed. They were not my walls. They were not my blankets. Yo sé lo que yo viví, y yo merezco hablar de mi vida.
Yeah. No. And and I think the reason why I also supported you so much is that they did the same thing too with my mom. Like, they didn't want my mom to speak up. And my mom was just like, I'm going to stay quiet then. I mean, I'm not saying that my mom wanted to, but people don't understand, like, talking about what you went through, because we all have a past. All of us do. We all have gone through something. Speaking about it, it is very therapeutic, and it's like a release. Like, and I love that you are speaking up on yourself, and you are defending yourself and your kids, because I did see that they were trying to attack your kids, and like, you were all for it, and I'm all for it too. Like, I support it. Like, you go, girl. You keep doing it. You keep pushing it. They're going to do anything in their power to try to stop you. They're going to try to degrade you, try to get through your mind and say, like, oh, estás mal de la mente, necesitas terapia, estás loca. You're
like, when they do that to me too. You know, they made this comment like, oh, I'm going to take your truck and your kids' car seats away. And they were so proud of that. And people are so, like, they're hypocrites. You know, they clap for that. How can you clap to take somebody's car away and their car seats? Because they literally did take my car seats. Not once, but twice.
Wow.
Twice. And I did not have a lot of money at the time. I have no money. And I had to sell stuff. My sister, the first time, my sister borrowed me, like, she lent me, like, you know, one of those car seats you have laying around, like, car seat. I had to borrow car seats because I had no money. And the second time they sold them, well, I had to go out of my way and buy them because, well, I had no choice, you know? And they did not care. You know, they didn't care that I had no money for anything. None of the family reached out to me and be like, hey, do the children have food? My uncle helped me a lot. My family helped me, thank God. And we lived out of town.
Yeah.
I didn't live close to my family, but not one person in that family cared to know if my children were eating or not. No. So that was very hurtful. So now when they say, oh, my niece or my nephew, no, shut the fuck up. No, exactly. Yeah. You didn't care if my kids were fed or not. You didn't care incomodar a mis niños. Y cuando se meten con mis niños, absolutely not. Why didn't you care before about their birthdays? Why didn't you care before about their Christmases? You didn't care to have a relationship with my children until this happened? Fuck no. Hell no. You know, I'm not dealing with none of these people whatsoever. Yeah, and this girl wants to be, I'm sorry guys, but this Norma girl wants to portray that she's a gangster. But when I saw her en corte, no me puedo ni ver a la cara.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, don't be running your mouth if you can't back it up. I'm sorry, but you just can't act gangster and not be it, you know?
Okay, really quick, in regard to that comment, Julie, that you said, like, okay, she wants to portray that she's a gangster, but yes, she gets all offended over here whenever Ayana's saying Playa Larga. She's all like, ay, la chola.
Yeah, no, seriously, but es que así es ella, but going back to what you were saying, Julie, about the court, like, I don't know if you know this, but my mom and I, we did go to trial with her, and I was only 16 at the time when I went to trial, and she did the same exact thing. And girl, I don't mean to be like chismosa or anything, but I read that trial. I read your trial that you guys went through recently, or when was that? I don't even remember, but the one that was just out. And I was just like, that's how she is. Like, ella, she does try to portray that she's this and this and that, but like with the law, with the court, like she'll try to pretty much just like manipulate the jury and the judge and not answer the questions accordingly. She'll say random things and it's like, that's irrelevant. Like, answer what we're asking you, as they say.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We lost her.
Guys, ahorita miré un comentario que yo no tengo dinero para la comida, pero para las greñas sí. Déjenme contestar esto. Sí tengo dinero para la comida, mis niños comen muy bien porque yo sí sé cocinar, yo no hago tortillas tiesas. Y let me tell you que a mí me buscan para que les haga comida o para que les mande comida. Y si les duele, que le duela a quien le duela, you know? Y segundo, yo no voy y pido que me pongan extensiones gratis, ¿ok? Y si saben y si me han visto ahorita, yo decidí quitarme mis extensiones porque yo ahorita, pues, para tener ese expense, pues, I just can't right now, you know? Yeah. Me importa más que mis hijos tengan a home and food, and, you know? So ahorita tengo mi cabello corto, pero tengo comida en mi refrigerador. Mis biles están pagados y it is what it is, you know?
Girl, but you see how the way they are, like when they see you doing just like the most that you're doing right now for your kids, because you are doing the most, they will find any way to poke you and trigger you. Like they're literally looking at your hair to say like, oh, this girl doesn't have hair extensions. She's girl, I don't have nails. I don't go get my nails done at the salon because I'm not gonna pay $150 for some nails. No, that's a whole week of groceries. I do my nails from home. I just didn't have time to do them right now. So
right.
When you're coming from Julie, I'm not judging because I'm all about saving money like crazy. I do my own stuff, my own facials, everything, because it's expensive right now. Like, we're being realistic. We're in California. It's not cheap here. So I find it bizarre that people try to judge you because you don't have your hair extensions. Like, it's expensive out there right now. Every penny, every dollar fucking counts right now.
Right, exactly.
That's how I feel. And also, guys, yo no ando estafando a la gente y me voy y me hago el cabello. Y ya que termino de hacerme el cabello, bueno, te pago con post and like, you know, publicity. I don't do that.
Norma, te están dando 3 cachetadas, mija.
I'm sorry, but I don't do that. You know, I'd rather rock my short hair. Yo no ocupo traer el pelo largo para esconderme mis brazos o mis hombros o no sé qué. Prefiero que me digan Hulk o que me digan Hippo o lo que quieran, pero yo voy a enseñar mis brazos.
I cannot with you, Julie.
Yes, you can.
You look pretty though with your short hair. I like it.
You look beautiful.
I love it. Weave, no weave, hair extent. I like it.
Right.
Pero si me quieren mandar para las extensiones, pues you guys are more than welcome to. Si les preocupa tanto que no traigo extensiones ahorita.
Thank you, Familia Perez, for subscribing.
Fíjense nomás. O nomás puedo mandar un plato de barbacoa y así me pagan las extensiones, fíjense, pero no soy como otros.
Ok, Julie, so bien rapidito, ¿verdad? Para la gente que está aquí de chismosita.
Yo también ando de chismosa, too, like Julie,
Right.
no one here.
Ahorita que estás aquí, ¿verdad? En modo así como, pues, como que me vale verga, ¿verdad?
Pues es que sí me vale.
No, pero ahorita que estás diciendo, me buscan para un plato de comida y puedo mandar y tengo para las extensiones. ¿A quién te refieres?
Ay.
¿Te quieres saber? Oh my guys, you guys already know by that answer.
Le iba a preguntar a mi niña, aquí nos pidió barbacoa la otra vez, pero no quiero que se vayan a ofender. Mejor
right. We all know already. Oh my.
No quiero meter a nadie en problemas ahorita, pobrecito.
Right.
Wow.
Ayana, I have a question. ¿A ustedes también les quitaron el carro?
¿Cómo?
¿A ustedes también les quitaron el carro o no?
No, so, okay, so let me answer this. So because my mom was the one that asked for the divorce. She was like, I'm done, like, this is it. My dad didn't want to divorce my mom. My mom asked for it. She was done. The only thing my mom stayed with was with the house, and my dad bought another house. So we had already 3 houses at that time. Obviously, you know, the divorce was finalized. Like, my mom didn't really ask for my dad for anything. Like, she was like, just like, do what you're supposed to do for me, pay the spousal support. You maintain me, pay up the alimony too. Like, do what you're supposed to do as a man, and I'll take care of the kids, and that's it. But when he did move to the Playa del Rey house, because that was the house that we were going to move into, once he started to blow up, Mayeli came into the picture like right away. And then we had our furniture there. We had like our photos, like I'm talking about like our school photos, like in the living room. We had our paintings. Like my dad had like a whole wall of all the paintings that we would get to him when we were kids. And as soon as she came into the picture, they were all taken down. Everything, our rooms got taken down. Like family took over. Things were stolen. My clothes were stolen. My pink Rolex, like, was
that's
stolen.
Funny you say that. My purses were stolen too. Y luego me dijeron que están en el closet de un sobrino. I was like, wow, is that how they are? Así son de sucios?
Yeah, because we went through it, and I think that's where, like, and it kind of sucks. It did suck a lot because I used to come back to my mom and be like, I feel uncomfortable now when I go over there. I remember having, like, my stomach always felt tight as a kid. I never thought about it. Well, now that I'm older and I'm reading about all this stuff, like of stress, like, I was really stressed out as a kid growing up, and I was just 10 or 11. Like, siempre tenía como, like, I always felt nervous there when her family was there. I remember her sister would, like, mad dog me, like, look up and down at me, like, and I find that really bizarre for a grown woman to do that to a kid, because I love kids. Like, I would never even do that to my nieces or to my nephews or to my friends' kids, or like, I wouldn't do that, you know? But your story is very similar to what we went through, and it's so crazy that there's that many kids involved, because it was the same thing too with my mom. Like, it's just crazy. And then just how the manipulation is happening and how he's changing, like, it's so crazy, so crazy. Yo por eso te apoyo mucho y te entiendo mucho, because we've been through it, and I know your kids, sooner or later, they're going to grow up and they're going to observe everything and they're going to see everything, you know, and they are going to, like, speak up and tell you things, because I started doing that at a certain age too. I would tell my mom and my dad, like, this is messed up. My mom was always the one that wanted to be civil and cordial with everyone and very respectful. And I think a lot of people don't discuss this because it's an embarrassment. I don't know why they see it as an embarrassment. But when you go through a divorce or a separation, especially when there's kids involved, you have to get family therapy. My mom was always pushing for family therapy. My mom did put us, but they would make fun of my mom, like, oh, she's crazy. But I'm like, no, that's actually healthy. Like, you need to do that.
Right.
But she's not going to move forward with it, because in her mind, it's like, oh, that's crazy. Like, your kids are sick. No, when something like that happens, it is traumatic for kids. It really is, especially when they're a certain age. Like, they do everyone needs to come together for the sake of the kids, and not only for the sake of the kids, but also for your sake too. So that way there's peace all around. Pero,
yeah, and that's what I worry about, my daughter, porque una de sus amigas, bueno, ex amigas, se subió y dijo que hacía comentarios muy feos de mi niña y que es una grosera.
No.
I'm like, you know what, mi niña, she speaks up, si a ella no le gusta nada, ella lo va a decir, y si a ella le dicen algo, ella te va a contestar, y te va a contestar feo, and you know what, to be honest, I love that, I love that my daughter defends herself, pero dijo que es una chamaca grosera, and I don't know what, and then personas me mandaron fotos que, I guess que subió una foto y mi niña salía atrás, y como que la borró, como...
Sí, la picture esa, de hecho, that's what I was calling you for last time, porque me mandaron la picture y esa picture la había subido él, de hecho, y pues salía tu daughter, ¿verdad? En the background, y ella la resubió en su historia de ella, pero ella la cortó a la mitad y la hizo blur a ella.
Y yo siento como que si tú te juntas con alguien que tiene niños, entonces tú también tienes que querer a los niños, you know what I mean?
Claro.
Yeah.
So, I do worry for my daughter, la verdad. Y a ella no le gusta hablar español, I'm sorry, I know que se escucha mal, pero no le gusta,
Well, they're gonna bully her for that because my younger sister.
Mis hijos ya se burlaron de eso, ya se burlaron de mom. We completely understand what she says. Nomás la conocieron una vez y no vinieron con comentarios buenos. Let's just say that.
Yeah, that's messed up. And they're gonna do that. Like, I'm not trying to instigate anything. I feel like since I went through that, I don't want to see your daughter go through that. Because for me, it's like, oh, we went through it. Why not? I think it'd be evil of me not to speak up and not to tell you, hey, watch out. I'd feel like I'd be setting you up. Like, I'm not going to do that to you. Why? Because it's an innocent child that's involved. But if they're doing that to your kid right now, they're going to do it forever. And then your daughter, yeah, she's going to grow up and have triggers when she gets older. She is going to lash out. And what are they going to do? La van a decir, es una chola. Oh, she has behavioral issues and this and that. That's all they are. They're crazy, but they don't see, man, when you bully someone so much and poke, eventually they're going to lash out.
Mira, aquí alguien dice que somos unas payasas y ardidas. Guys, no, eso no es. Es que cuando hay
But why are they here?
I have no idea. Pero es que no entienden que los niños sí pasan por cosas. That's what they don't value, they don't care or take into consideration kids' emotions. Y por eso muchos niños ahorita, they're going through a lot because people don't make children's feelings valid. They're like, they'll be fine. You don't know what kids are going through. And their feelings are very valid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why, I told you when you and I first got in contact, and it was funny, you all, but since all you guys are in here in El Chisme, when you reached out to me first, or I reached out to you first, I don't remember how it went.
I think you sent me a message, and then I was like, dude, I was about to message you too.
Okay, yeah, we were both hesitant because we were like, oh my gosh, should I reach out to her? No, I was hesitant, she was hesitant, but when the conversations began, I did tell Julie, look, take care of your nena, Beverly, que está bien hermosa tu hija, she's cute. And there is I just know how the way she is, because she's very, very jealous, and I know she's gonna do anything in her power to try to pull her away from her dad, because that's what happened with us. So cuídala, just be on it,
No, and then they also
I feel dramatic, Julie. Who cares? You protect your kids because it will affect them and not affect them, but it's just you don't want your kid to go through that,
No, I don't. Y también miré, me mandaron posts que decían, con su hija favorita o lo que sea. And I'm like, guys, hay que ser realistas. Ni mi niña ni esa niña tampoco es la favorita. La favorita es la primera, duela a quien le duela. Esa es la favorita. Pero de todos modos no tienen que hacer post así, you know what I mean? Porque yo tengo muchas fotos de mi hija con su papá en peleas y como en la casa. Tengo videos tan bonitos de ellos, de todos en familia y así. Yo no ando poniendo la hija favorita, you know what I mean? Porque eso no está bien. Eso no está bien.
Because it causes competition.
Keep in mind que la niña más grande ya está en social media, so ella puede ver esas cosas. No, so it's wrong, está mal. Y ella tiene el poder de decirles, hey, eso no está bien. Si ustedes son mis personas o mi team o lo que sea, no está bien porque la niña grande ya lo está mirando, you know, it's not okay. Pero a ella le gusta que las personas ataquen, a ella le gusta que las personas peleen, y ya cuando tú te defiendes, a ella no le gusta.
Claro.
Yeah,
Ella puede hacer y deshacer, y cuando uno se defiende, ya no le gusta la situación.
She likes to play a lot the victim card. Ella le gusta hablar, decir, y ya cuando tú le respondes, she plays that little victim card.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not like, I don't mean to talk
No.
or anything, but it's just like, that's crazy. Like that's like seriously crazy. Like, how do you, like, why do you do that? Like, I don't get it. Like, this whole false narrative that she puts out there, it is crazy. And then when you defend yourself and you indicate facts and you indicate the honest truth, they lo voltea and you're like, wait, and you're telling me I'm crazy? Like, no, it is tú. It's
Right.
you. It's you.
Exacto.
Yeah, 100%. Pero, pues, you know, there's nothing that I can do ahorita, pues, I guess I'm gonna have to live with this until my kids are older, you know?
Just do you, Julie. Just, you know, I'm proud of your business. Keep coming out with more things. You know, your kids are beautiful. Do stuff for them too. Like, put them out there, girl. Like you said, your other daughter has social media, girl. Put her out there. Like, put her into modeling. Like, you know, do it. Just put her out there. Like, and you too, don't let those people get to your head, because they are gonna get to your head, because that's what happened to us when we were kids. Like, and I was having this conversation with Abigail today. I was like, I think this is the reason why I didn't pursue my career in singing. That was a dream of mine when I was a kid, but I think because of how much I was attacked and bullied as a kid, I was like, if I sing, I'm gonna get attacked and bullied too. I'm not gonna do it. Pero tú sigue adelante. Let them say whatever they want to say. Let them invent whatever they want to say. You keep pushing for your kids. You keep hustling, and I know you're a hardworking woman. You are an amazing mother. I see how you work, and you still come home and make them home cooked meals. You're like my mom. That's what my mama was. Like, that was her.
Thank you.
You keep pushing it. Don't let them stop you. Sigue lanzando más cosas, y de seguro que un día vas a ser bien grande, y tus hijas también. And if it's not here, girl, I know in heaven, girl, God is gonna bless you regardless, because you already have been through a lot down here.
Thank you. I know. I'm like, I need to keep going, you know, for my children. That's like my motivation.
Oh, sorry, I was reading the comments down here.
Me too. They're like, Julie works. Yeah, I work.
I know, I saw that. Tell me why I saw that. Like, she works. Like, yes, she works, y'all.
Dude, like, these people are on it. I had it only for subscriptions, and I'm like, okay, let me see. Let me take it off real quick. And the first thing, Julie works. Like, no, mames, they're waiting literally for me to take off the subscription.
Trabajo en una llantera. Trabajo, like, I've made food. You know, I know it sounds... Guys, I really do make good barbacoa. It's not even a joke. I've made barbacoa for
Thank
parties.
you, Daisy. Thank you
Like,
for the roses.
I no matter what, I was even selling my stuff, like my own personal belongings que me quedaron porque se robó muchos de mis belongings. I was doing the most because I didn't have a down payment to get a car. I had no car, you know, and it was so hard. I was panicking. Y sí, lloré un día. Yeah. But then I am like, dude, I gotta figure it out, you know, like do this, do that, you know. And I had to come up with a down payment to get a place of my own as well. I didn't know if they were gonna accept me, because the first time that I did try getting a car, they were like, girl, you don't have nothing. Like, what do you want to do, you know? So I needed a down payment. And I just did whatever I could so that I could get my children a car. Imagínate si yo tenía una emergencia and I have no family where I used to live. You know, like I had to figure it out. They didn't care. What comment? Oh my gosh.
It's because they put Norma. Oh, there goes Norma. I know that's not the Norma I was talking about in my live earlier. Okay, muchachos, this is another Norma. This is my friend Norma. She said you were so gangster when you tagged Andy on IG. It's because Julie, I did that, Julie, because I was so pissed off when this woman went on live talking about my mom. I was like, my mom doesn't even talk about you. It's been 20 plus years. Like, what are you doing?
No, you know what's funny? I'm like, well, how come she can be talking about your father, you know, she talks about Lupillo every single motherfucking time, and I can't talk about my life. Like, they talked about me a whole year and a half. I have not drag them or anything like that. I was like, pero yo no puedo hablar de mi vida. Tú sí puedes hablar. I don't know how long it's been, but because I didn't even know she existed. I didn't know who she was. I knew who your dad was because my parents would listen to your dad, but I didn't know who she was. Yeah. And I'm like, so she can talk about your father.
I didn't know who she was.
No, I'm gonna be honest. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, the majority of my people.
Let's be real. What's her talent? Like, what's her talent?
No, but eso te digo, like, for instance, like, the majority of my people, since my page is based, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's based on the Riveras, you know, like, supporting, obviously, like, Chiquis and them, like, you know, Jenny, and your father as well. Well, obviamente, whenever I would, like, post stuff at the beginning of Norma, they were like, who's that? And then I was like, do you guys not know who that is? They're like, no. And then I was like, Lupillo's ex. And then they're like, oh, okay. But they don't know who she is.
You were a pantufla guada lover. Let's be real. Come on.
Girl, stop the cap. Don't come at me like that. You know you're my sister. I'm going to drag you right now.
No, but I don't know. It's just funny to me when people tell me that I can't talk about my life. I'm like, girl, it's been how many years and you're still talking about Lupillo? Stop talking about Lupillo. Like, stop.
Well, I don't know if you saw, like my sister Abigail got attacked because someone had asked her a question.
Right.
About how it was like with her stepmom. Abigail literally just said it was different. And they flipped it big time. And they were, like, attacking my sister for just saying that it was different. And I called Abigail. I was like, Abigail, you're entitled to tell your life story. We are all entitled. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be a woman that has 1 million followers and gives you the right that it's only you that can talk because you have 1 million followers. No, we are all entitled to say our story because at the end of the day, we should all be wanting to motivate one another. Like, Emma, like, I'm pretty sure you have something happen in your life. Like, you are entitled to talk about it. You could be an inspiration for someone else. Like, I feel like people get this narrative that, like, oh, only the people that are on top, that are famous, that are singers, that have these millions of followers can only talk about their life. We all are entitled. So, Julie, you are entitled to speak about whatever you have gone through, girl. Everyone is, because at the end of the day, we all inspire each other, whether we're famous or not. We all inspire each other.
Exactly, and we all deserve respect no matter what.
Exactly.
Wait, I have a question because my mom, she's a big, huge Jenny Rivera fan. That's why I told you, I just knew your dad, and I knew Jenny Rivera because my parents would listen to, but my mom loves Jenny Rivera. And my mom was like, no piensas que está un poco enferma? And I was like, ¿de qué? ¿Quién está enferma? And she's like, pues está enferma porque tuvo a su criatura ese día.
Wait, ¿cómo? Like,
okay.
No, the child. She was like, why would she plan on the child to be born on Jenny Rivera's birthday? Like, it's giving, like, está enferma. Like, is she obsessed? And I was like, I think she's obsessed with Jenny Rivera, even though, like, nada que ver, you know?
My mom didn't. My mom thought it was really disrespectful, and I thought it was really disrespectful to my tia Janie's kids because there is a way that you can't schedule your C-section because I did it with my younger brother.
I did it with my children as well. I did with mine.
We're in the millennium. Like, we can't schedule our C-sections. Like, I've heard of that. I've been in the medical field. Like, I've heard of that, you know? So I think it was done intentionally, and por eso le ha dicho a mucha gente, like, siempre me apuntan el dedo a mí diciendo que yo necesito terapia, que yo no estoy mentalmente bien, pero ella ha hecho cosas en las redes que no es normal. Like, cuando nació la niña, dije, ¿por qué escogió ese día? Ese día fue mi tía.
Exactly.
Like, you took all the life from my aunt on you. Like, vete a la pinche verga. Like, ahora sí te queda tu cachetada. Like, ¿para qué vas a hacer eso? Si neta, like, why? Like, si está obsesionada. Like, si es una enfermedad, I think it is. Like, it's too crazy. It is. I totally agree with you.
Exactly. No,
Okay,
we all felt that same way. We all felt that same way. Everybody felt that same way because normally, como for example, like como ese día de Jenny Rivera, we normally come on.
Julie with Lupillo.
Oh my gosh, you guys! Stop the cat.
Oh my,
That was random. I just thought it was so funny.
Oh, right there. Yeah, look, it says hook up Julie with Lupillo. Imagine. Oh my, Julie Rivera.
Stop, you guys. Ay, no, imagínense.
I'm sorry. I should, man, that's my dad and I'm laughing, but that was hilarious. Julie Rivera, no manches. People are funny. Okay, what were you saying? I'm so
Y luego
sorry.
vamos a hacer schedule una C-section en el cumpleaños de quién.
No, I mean, I was just saying que, o sea, it was very disrespectful because every single birthday that Jenny, we always come live, we be drinking and like bumping her songs and whatnot, you know? So entonces we're right here y de repente entran, they're like, hey, ya nació. And I'm like, whoa. That's it. And they told the whole info, like, whoa. I'm like, that's crazy. That's insane.
It got ruined. It was ruined.
Yeah, I was
like, you know how pissed off I was? Like, what?
I was like, I'm done. Let's do a blind date between Julie and Lupillo. Oh my.
I know.
Who said that?
Daisy.
No way. So embarrassing. Oh God.
No, let me find out.
This is gonna be the talk tomorrow. You know that, right? It's gonna be
best believe.
it's gonna be the talk.
Just so you guys know, o sea, tú sabes muy bien, Julie, tal vez Ayana todavía no, pero pues tú ya sabes, Hanson and all these people, the ones I haven't even mentioned in weeks, they've been stuck listening to our life since the beginning. They sent me information already. Yeah, you stand, and they're like literally answering stuff that you guys that we're talking, like if they're like if we could hear them, like no mames.
No, wait, ¿cómo? No entiendo. ¿Cómo?
Okay, because there's a little group that they be talking about us all day, every day, like literally since AM to like till AM, basically.
No way.
And they post pictures of us and everything, you know. And as soon as you came on here, they started like hearing the live and everything. And then once she joined, they started like saying like, "Oh, ya se unió allá," like going off on.
Guys, se me hace bien chistoso. Ayana, so they call me patas negras or la pata negra or something like that. And I'm like, dude, if you guys knew the life that, like the stuff we would do at our house, honestly speaking, our children, the person that I used to be with, todos corríamos afuera in the freaking dirt and everything. Like, we were patas negras. We would go outside and play. The whole family, éramos la familia patas negras because we like to have fun. We were not going to portray like that we're like this bougie ass family. No, like, we like to be outside. Me gusta correr afuera. Tan siquiera mi cocina no está quemada y no hay modo. Like, mejor que se ponga a arreglar la cocina en vez de andar lavando mis patas.
My God, but do people know that that's actually like so like I don't know, because I'm into like, there was a point that I was into like all this vegan stuff and all this healthy stuff, and I remember I would read about like walking barefooted on dirt is so healthy for you. So,
right, I've heard.
Yeah, they say it's like really healthy. Like it has something to do with like, I don't know what it is exactly, but the energy and that it boosts up your immune system. So a lot of people that talk crap really don't know that a lot of that stuff is beneficial for you though at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah, so cuando me dicen patas negras, and I'm like, dude, any day I'll be a patas negras, like, to be honest. So I was running with my heels and I took them off and I had my patas negras, and girl, I don't care. Like, I'll do it again. Yeah, no, I'll do it again and I'll post a picture of my patas, but then I'm like, y'all need to pay me for the picture of my patas. Like, I ain't gonna post it for free. I'm like,
imagine, isn't there like this? I could have sworn I saw something on Instagram about ways to make money. Isn't there like some like foot app?
Yeah, no, it's the blue page.
Really put it out there.
It's the blue page where literally you go and people be posting their feet and they make money off of it because there's people with.
I was like, no.
Let me find out my patas negras are gonna pay my bills.
I would do it, girl. I would do it.
Y'all are motivating me to go out, run outside and take some pictures.
Right? Like, just to do it. Like, screw it. Para que me digan lo que ando diciendo ahorita. Why not?
For real. El club de las patas pintas. Somos el club de las patas pintas. Mira, ya ustedes también.
I guess the people are asking if they want to see your pretty face.
I know, guys, es que la verdad estoy comiendo and I don't like to eat on camera.
Oh, yeah.
I'm over here having a blast, like I'm on FaceTime.
Well, bro, it's called stepping your food to the side and just be like, hi, guys, and then just there. No seas grosera con la gente.
Y'all are funny.
Mandaron patas.
Oh my gosh, guys, ya suelten a Lupillo. They're like, Julie está bonita para Lupillo. Ya suéltenlo, ya. Oh my.
That's so funny. Well, I'm glad I was able to be up here with you guys and talk about these things because I feel like a lot of these things, they're not talked about. You know, people are afraid or intimidated because of other people's platforms, and that's not how it should be. You know, like just because you're famous or because you have a million followers or this and that, it doesn't matter. You're going to respect me whether you like it or not. And that's on period.
And I think this is also cool how we all jumped in together so that people could really get to know like you and then me and then you, Emma, too, because I know people have attacked you too. I'm like, he seems pretty, like, you're chill.
Right, yes, the first time.
So chill.
The first time cuando...
Ay, a mí me caías bien gordo, la verdad.
Ay, tú también me caías gorda. No, because it was crazy how it happened between me and Ayana because I was live in my other page. I was live. Y entonces somebody came in here, they're like, Ayana's looking for you. I'm like, Ayana? I'm like, I don't even think she knows who I am. Because, I mean, all the Riveras know who I am. All of them. Rosy, Juan, Doña Rosa. All of them. They all know who I am.
Really? Okay.
And all of the kids, they Jenny, obviously. And then it's what's it called? So I was like, Ayana. I'm like, I've never bumped into her profile here on TikTok, you know? They're like, no, she's on IG. I'm like, okay. So I ran to IG on my laptop. And then I was like, oh, hey, Ayana. And then you were live, and then you're like, oh, hey, el patrón del entertainment. And then everybody started being like, don't trust him, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, hey, well, I mean, I just came to say hi, you know, blah, blah. And then, yeah, that's how it started.
That is crazy. No, it's funny, though. But it's also nice how, like, we're all kind of getting, like, together. And it's also nice that the vibe is there because not many people have that vibe.
Right, exactly.
We all should probably get together one day in person, though.
And we can cook.
Yes, girl, I'm down to cook. I'll make tortillas.
Pero Manuel no, porque Manuel hasta quema las sopitas maruchan. Let's just say that.
Just because I don't know how to cook does not mean I cannot get invited. I'll take some chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
No, deja eso. A ti te ponemos a picar la verdura.
I don't know how to picar verdura either.
Ay, no, qué vergüenza.
But I'm serious though. We should plan it though, Julie. Like a cooking day. Like,
I'm down. Let's do it.
You bring the tequila.
I'll take the sodas. You beat me, Daisy. I was gonna say that.
What happened?
Daisy goes like, I'll take the sodas.
No, dile a Daisy que hay que usar su cocina. Su cocina está más grande.
We could drink and cook at the same time. It'd be so much fun.
Would be so fun.
Guys, the ones that are asking me ones that are asking me to put up Daisy, I already sent her the invite, but I think she declined. Daisy, eres grosera. Conmigo no.
No, we should definitely plan that. We just need a meeting point because I know we're all kind of far from each other.
Yeah. We are, I'm in LA area.
I'm eating, dice.
I'm down, dude. I'm so down. And it's nice, like, what other way to not vibe with people than in the kitchen? Like, in the kitchen, food is what brings people together in alcohol. Right. So let's do it. Let's totally do it. You know what?
It's más,
hasta consigo la botella de mi tía and we'll do it. Her new tequila bottle.
Oh my!
That would be fun.
What? There's a new bottle going on?
Watch the food come out all burnt.
I kind of feel like that when you're lit, la comida sabe más buena porque la estás probando.
Yes, of course. We gotta plan it. Like, no, but for sure, this is not like no talk. Like, let's plan it. Like,
these people, I swear, these people are like, Lupillo has a big kitchen. Guys, why does Lupillo have to come up with everything?
Let's go crash my dad's house and just go, we're gonna film something real quick. Like, we're gonna cook and we're gonna drink.
We're gonna be like, look, Lupillo, hold on. We have some special news for you. We're gonna come in here to cook. You know, you love food too. And we brought Julie too. So you come here. Plan con maña.
Question, ¿puedo llevar a mis niños o no? Acá no.
I'll make them cookies. I'll make them cookies.
Porque a mis niños, a mi otro niño, a mi niño grande, cuando conoció a la otra persona, nomás la ha conocido una vez, le dieron unos cupcakes que sabían a tierra, dijo mi niño.
Oh, no way. Oh, shit. Oh.
Yes.
Heck no.
Dijo William, Mom, me and AJ had to pretend, but we threw them away. They taste like dirt. I was like, oh my. Pobre niños, imagínense.
So we'll just go to
okay, guys, they're saying underneath get to chill. Lupillo has a girlfriend. Relax.
It was just a joke, y'all.
It was just a joke, guys. We're just joking. Joke. Relax. Relax your horses.
We're just playing.
We're just playing.
Yeah, guys, it's a joke. I ain't trying to be nobody's stepmom. Stop it.
Well, I mean, you bond good with Ayana.
That's so funny. I ain't trying to be no one's stepmom. I ain't trying to be no one's stepdaughter.
Oh, she gave it right back.
Oh my.
Emma, this was awesome, honestly.
Right. No, it was great. It was super great.
It just feels so like it's fun. You know, it's like a regular FaceTime kind of situation, I feel.
Yes, it really is. But
Yo ni
I
la
can
grandma.
Huh?
Sí, guys, yo soy la abuelita. Yo ni la grandma.
Con su suegra Natalie. Oh, that's so funny. Did you guys Julie con su suegra Natalie? Oh my god. That is hilarious.
Y'all are crazy.
I'm gonna go on her page and just say that. No te creas, no te creas. No te creas. That'd be so funny.
I know. Breaking news. Ay, ¿dónde quedó? Ayana accepted Julie as her stepmom. You heard it first. Primer impacto.
You watched mañana. Imagine if se hace así.
Oh my.
The achievement pages are gonna be lit. They're gonna be like, oh, Julie's as Ayana's new stepmom.
Oh my.
Natalie, tu suegra, Julie.
I promise you I won't judge you.
She said I won't judge you. I'll be a good stepmom.
Right.
De todos modos ya están hablando.
Right?
Oh my, y'all are funny. We definitely need to do this again, and we should definitely plan the cooking because that was
in person.
Sí, hay que cocinar algo. ¿Qué vamos a cocinar?
Whatever, I'm down. Like, what do you drink? Beer? Do you drink? Like, what do you? Well, we have wine. I drink wine. Do you like wine or no?
I mean, I don't really drink wine, but I'm down for it.
Aren't you more like a tequila person, Julie?
Ay, ¿cómo sabes, Emmanuel?
Obviously, you're my sister.
Yeah, porque that one doesn't have calories. Acá, no?
Right.
Just like I'm counting calories.
My brother is counting my calories right now, so he said
Dice Daisy, Julie, make a barbacoa for your new stepkids.
Oh my.
Imagine. That's
Hacemos
hilarious.
barbacoa, quesadillas, arroz, un arrocito.
Mira, this lady, I swear she was like, I can be the cleaning lady. We for sure need somebody to go clean after.
She said that. Oh, she's.
That's so cute.
She can come and hang out with us because she's cool.
Si se ocupa cuando uno cocina, como que then you have to wash all the dishes. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, look, let's plan it. Let this be in person. But neta, hay que hacerlo. We'll think about what food. Emma, you can invite. I don't know, but we need to plan the place where we're gonna do it at. Whose house?
How far are you guys from San Diego?
Why don't we just rent a
I'm
Airbnb?
not in San Diego anymore.
Airbnb? No, dude, because the Airbnbs are like more like, aren't they more strict now with like a certain amount of people?
Yeah, you can't really do stuff. Yeah.
¿Cómo que strict de qué?
Also, you can't really take a lot. Like, you can't take people. Like, basically, if you say, okay, only 4 people are going, only those 4 people mainly can go.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From what I found out recently, and I'm like, oh, never mind. But San Diego's not that far from me. It's probably like 2 hours away from me. I don't mind driving out there.
It's 2 hours away from me now too.
Okay. Wait, you're at San Diego, Julie?
No, I'm not in San Diego anymore. Thank the Lord.
Okay, well then something closer. No, I mean.
Manny, aren't you like 5,000 miles away? Like, tell us where you're at.
I'm in LA County.
I'm in Orange County.
Oh, hello.
I'm only like 15 minutes away from Disneyland.
I have an apartment.
Are you serious, Manny?
Yeah, 15 minutes away from Disneyland.
I thought you were like in Bakersfield.
So you saw the fireworks for free.
Yeah.
No,
sí, o sea, I have in both places. I tengo allá in Orange County y acá en Bakersfield. Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
He's got money moves.
Hey, yeah.
He's got places in different area codes. Okay, so then where do you guys think?
Well, for sure, girl. My apartment's small, and we can't do it in my place. She's
my place is small too. I mean,
I'm not tripping over my little casita. I'm happy, but
me too.
We need a house though. maybe, I mean, maybe we could do an Airbnb. We just have to find one where they're okay with like how many people are going, because yeah.
Let me find out. I'll volunteer my uncle's house.
I'll volunteer my uncle's house.
Vámonos a Palm Springs, guys. ¿Qué opinan de Palm Springs?
Oh my God, I'm so down.
Palm Springs.
I have not been to Palm Springs, believe it or not. I have not been there. Like, I'm down.
Who's in Palm Springs, Julie?
My Galan.
Who?
Galan is in Palm Springs. He has
Who's
a
Galan?
date. My uncle. Remember who everybody was tripping about?
Oh, the one that talks smack to me? Oh, heck no.
Yeah. Dude, Emmanuel called my uncle a rotoplas. She called him a rotoplas.
Esme just asked if the pool is included.
There's a pool. It's a gated community and it
Let's
has
go
a
to your
pool.
uncle's place. That way I can be like, hey, it
Well,
was all
let's
jokes and
go.
games.
Let's go.
I'm sure he'll be down.
We'll make carne asada, like tacos or aguachile.
No, guys,
Aguachile sound good.
Yo, guys, yo soy alérgica al camarón. Come on.
Oh,
What?
true.
No way.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why she left who she left.
Crazy.
Camarón pelado, dijo.
Daisy, I actually still have the clicker and I do know the code, pero imagínate, capaz que ella se sienta a comer con nosotros.
Oh my God, Daisy, no, you did not just say that.
I
Wait,
can't.
I missed it. ¿Qué preguntó?
Dijo, we can go to, her exes over there in Vegas. Dice she knows the code still.
Oh my God, that's so hilarious. Imagine.
Pero no, guys, es que ya casi van a cortar la luz. Ahorita está a $3,000. No han pagado la luz por 3 meses. So, de seguro, si vamos ahorita, pues va a estar cortada la luz. Me acaban de mandar el bill ayer.
Oh.
Oh my.
Was I not supposed to say that? Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I was like, oh. She put it all out there. She was like, this is what's going on.
Right.
No, capaz que
So
vemos que la
Vegas
luz
is
está bien apagada. Va a estar haciendo mucho calor ahorita. Si fuera en el invierno, pues que tiene, ¿verdad? Pero...
Well, I'm down for Palm Springs. I'm down to go wherever. I wish I could do my casita, but my casita's tiny.
Palm Springs sounds good, Julie, actually.
I'm down. And if there's a pool that's even more fun, and we should plan it by like next month. Like, no BS. Like, let's just do it.
No, and I've been telling you, Julie, that we should actually meet up and stuff. So that would be great.
Yeah, let's do it. When are you guys free?
For me, like, I could do a Saturday for sure. Saturday, Fridays I can't. Sundays for sure I can't. But Saturday I'm available.
That sounds great. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Julie, I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm down for Saturday.
Yeah, right. I don't think we should do a weekday because.
Mira, ya llegó Delma. Delma, vamos a cocinar a tu cocina.
Delma's here? No way. I haven't seen Delma in years.
Really?
Delma, like the Delma that we know or she knows.
It's her.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah,
Okay.
ya llegó Delma. I saw Delma has a nice...
Been here since the start.
And Delma can cook. I'm pretty sure she
I've
can
seen
cook, too.
that.
I've seen her video. Yes, there she goes. Okay, that is Delma. Delma, what? Why am I not following you? What the heck?
Delma, can we rent your kitchen out?
Right?
Oh my God, that's funny. No, es que yo he mirado que Delma cocina también bien rico, and they just have a really comfortable... She has a very comfortable backyard. She was showing one time. Todos dicen yes at Delma's.
Pero es que me queda más cerca Palm Spring.
What was that?
I'm like, me queda más cerca Palm Spring que San Diego. Imagine San Diego's like way out there.
San Diego, yeah. I mean, but I don't mind driving because I drive far, you know.
Right.
Bueno, se salen del calor un poquito porque ya hace más calor, ¿no?
Sí, cierto, yeah. I've heard of that.
Look at exposed lo que dice.
We will
Chicas,
fly you
pas-
here. Not
look at-
Delma with the jet.
Guys, look at what exposed puso. Chicas, no pasa nada. Se tienen que unir porque solas no pueden. Estoy en mi mejor momento.
That's so funny.
Dile a Moore que si va a llegar también a la comida.
Moore, ¿vas a llegar a la comida? Ay, no, Moore, también te tengo que dar una pinche arrastrada en persona.
Dice Delma, you guys could fly to San Diego.
Oh my God.
Let's do Palm Spring. Denma, you're invited, Denma, but come to Palm Spring. Moore left.
Ay, no, Mur me deja como novia de rancho. Según él iba a venir para la otra semana y puras mentiras con él.
Dice Daisy has a mansion. Daisy.
But Daisy,
what happened? I don't see you commenting now that you're seeing that we're looking for a place.
He's like, con mi cocina no está muy
Con mi
limpia.
cocina no. Daisy's in Fresno. True.
Mira, ya se tapó los ojos.
That's a mission for reals. That's a long drive.
Yeah, that's a way long drive.
Yeah, mejor
But
aquí en
I'm down
Palm Springs.
from Palm Springs for
But
sure.
Daisy, I heard you have a place over here también in LA.
Let us find